Turn to Cleveland, take a closer look at whether the city can do something its competition, Dallas, cannot. And that is pull off a convention not in July, but in June. News Channel 5's John Kosich live at the Q. And John, this could give Cleveland a big edge.
It really could, Chris. Cleveland and Dallas both have NBA commitments and make a June convention almost impossible. So that when Cleveland came forward and said, no, we can do this, the RNC said, all right, we're coming back. Show us how. Since 1948, every Republican National Convention has been held in July or August, even September, as was the case in 2008. The problem is that limits the time the nominee and running mate have to make their case before the general election. A June convention addresses that, and more importantly, shortens the time between the convention and the primaries that keep getting earlier and uglier.
We took what I consider to be a 6-month slice and dice festival in our party, and we're shortening that time period that allows candidates a reasonable amount of time to make their case to the American people, but does it, I think, in a more timely fashion.
To host the June convention, Cleveland has to convince the RNC they can pull off the turnaround of the Q from this to this, even if the Cavs make the NBA Finals. It also means the construction of the new Convention Center Hilton cannot experience any hiccups, given its proposed opening date is June 1st. Just 26 days before the convention will begin. But June does something else. The Republicans haven't carried a state where they have held a convention since they carried Texas in 1992. Priebus told us earlier this year that a June convention would give them time to build in Ohio off of what they would bring to Ohio.
If we start early enough, could you parlay volunteerism within Ohio or Nevada or Missouri in a way that would give us a better opportunity where in the past maybe we didn't do a good enough job in that regard?
Now, the full RNC will vote on the winning city the second week in August, but we will likely know which city that is sometime in July. If they do decide to come to Cleveland and they do decide to have a June convention, the final night of the convention with the nominee accepting the nomination will be June 30th, 2016, 2 years from tonight. Live in downtown Cleveland, John Kosich, News Channel 5.